Yes, we are streaming live from Gweru. Nhasi tatirika timboya kuGweru tizotaura naFelistas Vumba tinzwe nyaya yake. Takamubinge takuudzai kuti aiwa tichauya tozeta totaura naye, but she has been very difficult to find, but finally we have located her and we are streaming live. Thank you very much for joining us today. We are live streaming on various platforms. All what you have to do is to like our page and you will get a notification from all the platforms that we are streaming, and you will never miss some of our exciting programs that we stream live from SlyMedia. And as we have read today, we are talking to Felistas Vumba to hear her story. Fel, wakadi?
This rating
Finally
you found me.
Wakausi kutokutohwanda kuNamibia wakati aiwa rega ndigare ikoko. Kwakakurisei?
kuNamibia kwanga kuripo.
Anditika?
It was a great place to be.
Zvokuti ukanzidzokera?
I won't hesitate.
Anditi?
I won't hesitate.
No, that's fine. Vanhu vakada kuziva kuti Felistas ndiani and where was he born and when?
Alright, Felistas, anonzi Felistas Vumba. Ane makore 25 ekuberekwa. Akazvarirwa kwaChirumanzu, but grew up like most of her years in Gweru. Yeah. So 95 ndotaura zvine date of birth chero. Vane vane mapresents
Yeah, vanogona mapresents.
Aiwa, mungondibatawo kuchi April uko.
Anditika?
No, the power presents.
Saka primary wakaitwa Felistas?
Primary yangu, let me start from grade 3. I did grade 1, grade 2 I was at Machekano Holy Cross.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you know it. Then grade 3 to grade 7 I was at Chikumbiro Primary School.
Okay.
Then my form 1 up to upper 6 I was at Mkopa 3 High School.
Okay.
Yeah, then I proceeded to Namibia, University of Namibia. That's where I studied my social work degree. Yes, and I'm a graduate now. Yeah, and this why I'm a 2020 graduates.
Oh,
I graduated online. Yeah, I don't even know who kept us. Thank you very much.
Ndaziva kandati ane president hatisi pepe ndakatiti president yebirthday
saka
dzatu
birthday present and the graduation present.
Anditika? No, that's fine. Nyaya yatinoda titaure panapa nyaya yekuti iwewe wakazvarwa uine utachiwana hweHIV.
Yes.
Iye zvinezvi waane makore 25 here.
Yes.
Anditika?
Yes.
Vateereri vangada kuziva kuti iwe wakazviziva sei kuti this is your situation?
Well, kuti ndakazviziva sei, we went for, I don't know what we were doing there because I was in grade 4. I didn't really understand most of the things that were happening. Saka ndaingoona ndichingotorwa my blood tests and all. I said, well, far. And then I was called into those. By that time, with GPH, like General Hospital, kwakune tudzimba tumapranka so twaigara macounselor. Those will be counseling you. So ndakabva ndenda kuti enzi rumchiko anchaziti enzi rumchi ndopataraenda ikoko. And then ndikabva ndanzi namama tagara tese results are Felistas taanawo saka are you free kuti ndimataure izvezvi. I think results for what? Andasingatombozvinzwisisi at that time. Vataura saka awanikwa ane utachiwana hweHIV saka toda kuti batsirane. Ndiri kuzvinzwawo ipapo. Asi HIV handisanda kuiziva kuti chii. Ndopa vakazoti kana muchinitenderawo ndimbosara ndidi titaure naFeli tiri 2. Mama ndobva vadi vabuda. Ndasara paya. Tangaundudza. But to tell you the truth, I cried and I remember crying. But I don't even know why I was crying. Up to now, I'm still asking myself. But did I really understand what was going on, or I was just crying? So she explained to me, so you have to be on treatment. But then I was putting treatment now because your CD4 count is 2G. is still fine. Saka tine certain zvese izvi vaitsanangura zvavo but vaitsanangura munhu asina zvaaisiva. So the time that I remember starting my medication, which is the date on my OI card, is 2008 January. I was grade 7 by then.
Okay.
Yes. Saka vanozonyora kambook makoti ma CD4 count ako by then anga achi. So right now ndopanda kutanga kutrace out, alright, so maybe by then pakantesta CD4 count yangu was still fine, and then but then andimbofanda karangarira kuti why was I crying that day, because ndasingazivi kuti zvirikuitika.
Vapedza kukuudza ana mama vakati chii?
Vana mama vakangoti vakangonogarawo neni pasi. They were like wanzwa zvataurwa, saka mishonga iyo unofanira kuti uinwe uchi like every day kusvika wadi hatiziyewo pauchazonzwa nguva yako yakwana naMwari ndopauchadi paucharegera. So vandiudza kudaro ndanisati kandapiwa mishonga yachona. Then grade 7 ndopandatanga mishonga iyeyo. It had most difficult, like my problems, ukaita rashi, ukaita musoro, ukaita dzungu. It was just stressful, and I was in grade 7, remember, nandukunyora grade 7. So they tried all means kuti vanditsvagire like the right regimen for me. Then I was given the regimen which was fine for me, and ndinozombotanga kuita problems ekuita rashi kana musoro kana dzungu and all. But ndangonwa inyaya yekuti ndakakudzwa ine family inyaya yekuti wausingabvunze why questions.
Okay.
That's how my parents are. You know, like vaya vanoti ukatumwa chinhu, you don't ask them why are you sending me there, or why are you telling me to do this. Saka that mentality ndoya ndakakura ndinayo. So grade 7 ndaingoendawo ndaitoperekedzwa kuona mama, tunotora mapiritsi totoenda tunonyoresa, unonyorwa wobvunzwa any problems. They ask you all those things with your medication, uri muita musoro here kana kuti uri kuita chii, or something that you want to report. Then I would have hapana, nongoti hapana, wotonyorerwa mishonga yako, chienda pharmacy motora mishonga. And then it started the time yekuti kwakwa nema-support groups pa-GPH. That was 2011, that's when I remember kuenda ma-support groups. 2011 ndanda form 3. Then ndanda understand manje what is HIV and why am I taking this medication. But the fact yekuti I was raised in that family yekuti you cannot ask why, and why me church nobvunzwa nevamwe. To tell you the truth, I never experienced it up until 2015. So I never asked myself, why me? No. I was just taking my medication like a normal thing.
But you are from 3, wa Googler, why
class
how did you feel? How did you receive it now? This is my situation.
Ipapa manje kuti ndikudze chokwadi ka. I would just sit and think, it's just another disease. It's just another disease that came. Kuti nditi ndakanyatsobatikana ka. Plus the fact that no one in my class knew about it. I think that was also the other thing, because there was no that fact of discrimination. Yeah, kuti kana mukatanga kutaura nezve HIV, everyone is now looking at you. Apa pasina, because andina kumboita ma-problems ekuti ndakanyanyorwara zvekuti physically unenge wati deteriorated. I was just fine, perfect like that. Nditorika black beauty kaitoziva uri kumbonyatsozorei, uri kugeza nei, but then I think that's where the whole thing came. I had it's most like a phobia. Ndanisingadi kupinda maphotos evanhu kana kutorwa photo ndanisingadi. I went for a trip to my form 3 Zimbabwe, go Vic Falls, and I think I have one pic of that trip. One ndiri padhuze nema falls, and I was like, every time I noticed a picture, I'm like, why didn't I want to take pictures? A lot of people took pictures on that day, and Vic Falls is a big place.
Yes.
And you would want to have those memories. So I was like, but why? Then uchikura unotanga uzozviudzwa. But then I think that is why ndandisiri kuda kupinda maphotos. That is why I was having this problem, because ndandine kamwe ka subconscious ningirikini kakarimwe. Why are you taking these medications? Why you? Saka zvinononoka kubuda at times. Especially for me zvangu zvakanonoka kubuda. Ndosa kuti by 2015 uko ndopanda kazitanga kuzvibvunza kuti but why me? But then that question I never asked it anyone. I was just asking myself. Plus yakauya in a good time, because ndandava ne peer support yakati one day. From the support group, I was having a lot of friends. Saka all these friends, they wanna kuti vamwachona how they got it was just terrible. For me, yangu indakangozvarwa ndakadaro. Vamwachona they were raped. Saka you think kuti situation yangu iri better, right? But still you have something in you that you have to maintain for the rest of your life. But zvakandibatsira that peer support, it helped me, because pese pamunoenda magroups pepe muchinodiscussa muchidi you are just talking. Cool guys, how do you deal with this? Form 3, Form 4, munenge makudate akakumana chichi. Saka I was trying to avoid all that. Plus nenyaya yekuti kumba futi my parents were a bit strict panyaya dzekuti munhu ngambotanga apedza chikoro. Then you start doing all you want wapedza chikoro chako and all. So the boyfriend things zvazvimo mupfungwa dzangu. But still I would ask myself, pandazoti 2015 apo, I would ask myself, right, ndane mukomana, but how am I going to deal with this whole situation? In the ways of ukasangana
mukomana angaziri support group.
No, angasiri support group. Angatori someone from house day.
Tokuti someone angasingatoziva status yake.
Angasingatoziva yake. So you listen my conversations at times. Nenyaya support group iri. Taiudzana, right? Kana uruda kunyatsonzwisisa kuti mukomana urudana naye. Achazvitora sei. You just start a conversation.
Kuti kana ukadana nemunhu akadai
you just unongopinda ka conversation so but how do you feel kuti uzoita find out kuti musikana unenge uchidana naye maybe hasiri nini maybe uchazongosangana nemwe musikana that person is HIV positive, then akomana vedu by that time shamara inobva ndatongomuramba ipapo tongomuramba so like saka munhu achatongonditoramba
apa munhu kumuzira shuga
apa munhu kumuda apa munhu nekochimuda zveshuwa nemayose your first love. They always say something about your first love. So ndo zvaingoitika muupenyu hwangu izvozvo, ndaingozvibvunza that why me muchihwande. So because nekuzodzidzawo anditi psychology nezvainotaurawo about subconscious, kuti inenge ichingochengeta zvayo zvinogona kusabuda directly kuti watsamwa, but zvinobuda neimwe nzira senda uchatanga kungoputsa zvinhu vanhu vasingaoni kuti wakatsamwa. Saka ini ndopa ndaizoona kuti zvimwe zvezvo zvandaita ndichikura kuti handifariri kuenda kumafunctions, handifariri kungoungana pane vanhu, kungoenda pane vanhu. So kana kuti pakaita maphotos handichada kutorwa, ndangodisappear. Kuti ndinobuda ndiri uko, I had that low self-esteem. And it was most probably because I was asking myself a lot of questions. And the most asked question is why me? So nekukurawo unenge uchingoenda uchidzidza zvinhu, and I got to appreciate who I am. 2015 yakadarika. 2015 ndakaita akomana anenge 3.
Yes ma.
3 vakadai so. Saka the first one I didn't tell him anything, or I didn't even engage him in such conversations. Then the second one aende akazondikurira manje, because vakazozviziva manje, and it was just like blast ndakangoita blast kuti ndozvandiri. He just said, my mom is a nurse, so she was saying kuti kana wawana musikana wanoda, you know, come and get tested. Because we were just having conversation. They are walking out, you know, come and get tested. And like, okay. But then for me, it's not a big problem. I already know my status. Yeah. So he was like, huh? What do you mean? But no, I got tested a long time ago and I know my status.
Yeah.
So he was like, what do you mean? Yeah, no, I'm HIV positive.
Yeah.
Just like that. Just like that. So, akabangote, Feli, are you joking? Yeah, no, I'm not joking.
I'm serious.
So we changed the subject. We just changes. The next day, we had made an appointment. It was the day, because 2015 I was on my gap year.
Okay.
Yeah, garage on Kumba, you know, waiting for new opportunities. Plus, I started to apply by then. But so I'll come and see you tomorrow. Okay, it's fine. You just come. Call me on the The next day, no one shows up. I'm like, okay. So the following day now, he called. Like, hi, Feli, what do you say? I miss you. You were talking. Like, what do you say? You didn't show on your story. Oh, gee. She can say, I really wanted to ask you something. I lost a 24-hour memory. Everyone laughs at me when I tell them about that story. I lost a 24-hour memory. I'm like, how does that happen? Is it possible that you lose a 24-hour memory?
You already know more.
That's what I'm thinking, Phil. That why? I don't remember seeing you yesterday. That no, you didn't come yesterday, or the other day before. The other day, so I just thought that he's playing with my mind. I'm like, Anyway, maybe I should just help you with something. There was some, I think it's a movie or something. But not sure now. If you really want to get someone's memory back, you tell them about something that is very weird that didn't happen. So they try to force their mind to think, did I really do this? Gold, ukatochera gold, ukatobuda nechi gold 2 kgs zako. So someone will try to really think kuti chichakaitika. I don't know how psychology works. Maybe try to force pfungwa dzako you're just imwe memory inobva kutsoka. So I thought of a scenario. The day before, like yesterday, but the day before yesterday, you came and we had sex in my mother's house. I got to go. I was like, Philip, did this happen? I'm like, yes, it happened. Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. So it's a koga.
There are people that are watching right now. There's Sonia Angoti hello, then Eddie Angoti but love. My Kulakwasha Angoti hi, then Dava Ratepe. And I like the confidence and courage that you have, Feli.
Thank you very much.
May good Lord grant you more years to come.
Thank you very much, and you too. May you be blessed.
Thank you, Dava. Right, back to the story. We had sex in my mother's house.
We had sex.
Yeah.
Feli, but is this real? Did this happen? Yes, it happened. So I'm not a good person ukuthi ungatotanzi ndononyepera munhu. Saka anambotora time kuti nditsoke kuti no, I was joking. I was just trying to see kuti really did you lose a 24-hour memory? Yeah. So that's serious. I don't really know what happened. So I said, no, it will come back. Don't worry. It will come back. So I did not know a conversation here because I knew 24-hour memory. That's when I disclosed my status to him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't really want to go back to that. It's fine. What happened? So we continued with our relationship. And then later on in the relationship, takazotanga ngoita problems,
and then conversation of the status never came.
It never came up, but ndakuzogara pasi ndega manje ndikati but mukomana uyu ane sure here, because the way we broke up, it wasn't really legit, because akatongotanga kutoti Feli, you are cheating on me neumwe mukomana anonzi ningi, and I'm thinking I've never dated such a guy, you are the second guy you have dated, saka what are you talking about here? Who are we talking about here? So it became a huge story of me talking to some people that I knew. I'm trying to confide in people. This boyfriend of mine, and I just send him my text, the guy who I was supposedly cheating him with is the one who was sending me my text. I send that. So are you serious with you? You don't really remember me? I'm like, who are you?
Oh, so in other words, these guys knew each other.
They knew each other. I found out later that they were best friends.
Now I want to dump this girl.
Yes, but
let's create a story.
Let's just come up with a story. It's a believable story.
Boys will always be boys.
They will always be boys. I was shocked. And no, it's fine, Shaka. You think I was cheating on you? Fine. You go your way, I go my way. So I was not on WhatsApp by then. Ndova ndangweta lucky ndova ndatinge watch phone ye WhatsApp. Ndova ndakoti ndichitanga WhatsApp yangu, I didn't tell anyone kuti ndapa WhatsApp. So it was more of a surprise. Yokuti ndongokusendera message kuti hai pa WhatsApp it's Feli. So you'll be surprised, you know, on WhatsApp. Yeah, back then 2015 for us it was a surprise. WhatsApp.
Yeah.
That is a profile yake, it was someone else, a girl. I'm like, okay, fine. This guy is really moved on.
Yeah.
Yes. No, but I'm send a message and get hi, Dachi, ndapa WhatsApp. So before he even removed the pic, I was like, is that your new girlfriend? So I was like, no, it's not my girlfriend, it's my sister. But it's a very funny story because I had to trace it back. Is it your sister or what? Then I found out that the sister was dating a friend of mine. A friend of mine, I like, Shayu, can I show you that James can uncook? Then I just see because the girl you sent me is not my girlfriend, it's someone else. And I already find this guy is really moved on. I'm going to accept. So akazongoita zvekuti aingorambe uchingoti saka watondiramba, and I'm like, no, we really need to break up. It's not working. So that was one scenario I had with boyfriends. The other one was itori nyaya yekucheti chaiyo. Ndakatonza yeah, fine, you told me about this. But ngatimboenda kuchechi kwedu umbonamatirwa zvipere. Okay. And I was like, yeah. 2015 ndanda kutonyatsotoziva, of course why question was there, but ndanda kuziva kuti right Mwari anonamatwa nditi and Mwari anoita zvishamiso panyika. But this thing that I'm having right now, it's not something that can just disappear like that. Of course Mwari vanoita minana handisi kuzviramba, but inini ndatu accept that I'm going to live nema-tablets until I die. Saka, all I can do right now is thank God for this gift of life already. 2015, how old was I? I think I was 20. 20, we are 20 years. That's a long time to live.
Yeah.
So, inini kuti ndicharamba ndichimboti ndamboenda kuchechi, ndamboenda kuna namatirwa. And then it turns out kuti zvozoramba kushanda. Plus knowing kuti kusupport kuti kwamenge mchienda nunoudzwa kama mascenarios kuti ningi wataita nayo yauya she passed on, and then you get to hear rumors kuti akazoenda kuchechi, aenda kuchechi ndobva anonzi zvadi zvapera chirega kunoma tablets. Arega kunoma tablets, 3 months down the line she started getting seriously ill. And it got 3 weeks down the line. Those things it differs with your immune system, how you respond to that. Also not munarwara serious. Ende kuti vachamuzosera pamishonga kwedu kune ma first line, second line, third line, pamwe akuda third line deadline is difficult to get.
Yeah.
Saka, for me, it was a non-starter. No, I would ask you to write, pray for me for more life. And that is what I appreciate. Kwete kuti andi unoitirwa this type of no. Saka naye mkumenena shaka church queen I would love to come, but not with that reason in mind. Just to praise God, nothing more. So yakazongoita relationship yakapa yaitwa long distance. That was the time I got my place ko University of Namibia. So it was more like a long distance relationship. Zvinozoshanda. Hazvina.
Ngatimbozokera kumba. Iwe wechingana kumba.
Kumba, alright. Kumba ndiri 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Ndini wekutanga, ndini wekutopedzisira. Like my young sisters, I had 2 young sisters who passed on before they reached even 2 years. So ndakangozosara ndiri 1. And then I have my brother who is like mwana wababa.
Okay.
Different mothers.
And
Saka maybe 2 or 1.
That's right. So, your relationship with your parents.
Yes.
And your condition. Yakamira say, how do you relate? Take us.
Okay. My parents are very supportive. Very supportive. And they maybe what kind of teaching, but they are very supportive. My mom asked me every morning before I go to work, or before ndatomboenda kuchikoro pananjiri nochikoro, did you take your tablets? And time dzikatokwana, she reminds me. Vakatoona ndakanganwa, she usually called kuti iwe wabuda wano mapiritsi here. Ndatova kubasa. Wabuda wano mapiritsi here. That's how my dad is also.
Okay.
Of course, he's not a person anonyatauriza, but vanombobvunza iwe wakagara patapa andambogona uchenda unonwe mapiritsi ako. Ko, what's going on? Did you take your medication already? Because I take it morning and evening.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how they are. Very supportive, and my mom is always saying things like she just wants me to live my life. Don't even think about it. Kuti ndozva uri iwewe ndozva utori, and you must thank God kuti hauna mamwe ma illnesses, because kuti ndikudze chokwadi vanditange kunyatsosara zvinhu. I've never been admitted in hospital.
Thank God.
I've never been admitted in hospital. Ndinoenda nezvinana flu, matonsils and all, and just zvingori normal zvevana zviya zvaingoitika tiri vana. That's all. But kukura kwangu kwese kuchipatara kuti nditi ndakanoraramo andina. And my mom is thankful for that. Ndo zvavanogara vakataura kuti iwo unoona vamwe zvinoitika uku. Ndo zvinoitika ukangoregedza kumwa mapiritsi ako. Ndo zvinodi zvinoitika neupenyu hwako. It's either uchangozoeri kana wangofa, you just fall. Saka iwo angori panyaya kuti iwo you have to live. And to live, maintain adherence yako.
This person may disappear. You come back to the family story. Anzina Judah Jongwe. Any business idea that you have in mind, I would like to have a talk with you. I will support you for a start.
Oh, thank you. I do have a business idea.
I
do have a business idea.
Business ideas.
I do have a business idea. Yes.
No, I think she will inbox you via Messenger, Facebook. Then you talk to those who watch. Kana business yazobuda platform iripo zvakare teta kudzokera pano muswa nhasi ndayo business idea yakatanga tiri kwakati Fela achitaura ngoma Judah Jongo wakati toisupporta business idea.
Okay, thank you very much.
Let's talk about extended family.
Extended family,
how did they go to know about if they do, and if they did, what was their reaction? Okay,
so I have my very supportive uncle, like Anjoti mama. Sorry, my voice is
it's fine.
Yeah. Saka when he got to know about it, makaudzwa na mama, because he's one person I wanted very close to, zvisingaite. Saka I think mom just thought kuti I have to tell this person because either way pachaita time kuti ndogona kunomusiya kumba kwavo. Ndamusiya vasingazive kuti anonwa mapirizi. What will happen? Kwakakanganwa. And so when he got to know about it, he asked me, and then when I really because I knew what he knew already, so I was free to just ask him things. Picture idea and then I no, it's fine. Just come up with a proposal, then I'll help you out. But then I just lacked the angles like but I had support. And then every time he asks me about my well-being, would he say I don't know, maybe it's the nature of social workers. He's also a social worker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the one who inspired me to do a social work. Yeah. So he asks me every time, would he say, of course, he will say. He would make sure that he calls me because I was far away. And didn't take a foot. Hakuna anyone else. So he would have to ask me. He asked me with him, did you manage to find the clinic? Kononodi? Kononoturira mapirizi ako. Ukaenda netransfer letter yako here. Yeah. So he asked me all those questions. So you would ask every time. Hapana zviri kunetsa here. Don't stress, because stress is one thing that can just cause you a long-term viral load. So that he didn't want me to stress. And one thing that I remember that he told me, I was like, and I was even in the bus. Now I don't know what bus is hakuna hama, hakuna kuti unoti kana mari yako yapera ndipewo $1. But you don't be tempted kuita zvimwe zvinhu zviya zvakaita sekuti wakuda kunotengesa body, because he is that free person to me. Vanototaura in such terms kuti ndakuda kuti ndoita zvakati izvi zvisingaite kuti uwane mari. Kana waita problem yemari, you call home. Fonera mama, fonera daddy, fonera him. We can always assist. Whether zvakaoma sei, and they were there for me 4 good years. Namibia mafees achikwira ndichitawo stress inini kuside ko mapermits achinzi akwira, you know. I have a case yandakaita 2018. I had TN viral load, but 2018 yakakwira, and yange yagoverengeka because I had like 32 copies.
Okay.
But zvakandibata asi zvakangokonzerwa ne just a simple thing chekuti ndakatadza maybe nyeyo ndaishaya kuti ndotaura nani kana kuti. But it was a lot of stress and pressure. Fees yakwira, ndikuza kuti kumba hakuna mari already. Mari yandauya nayo ndo yese. Fees yakwira. Ndichibva kunzi fees yakwira, ndobva tapuwa announcement yekuti if you don't have a permit by my permits are renewed by the 28th of February every year. Yes. Permit yakwira and fees yakwira. Apa ini mari permit anditorina. Mari kuti ndibhadhare ku fees kuti ndi register. Because I don't know kwana. Because I did something around like 15,000 rand or so. In ndandine 10. Today 10 kudaro. 10 year I must make sure I register. Because you don't get to apply for a permit to start to register.
Okay.
So I had to register. Those who not apply for permit. And they turned around 26 February. So I was just there thinking. And I called my mom. I told her I'm packing my things and I'm going to walk. 10,000 and I'm not better fees getting the register. But Vangava will message my foreigners. You are not registering until you pay up. And gawadza mumagati mumanda kudzoka. Ndafonerwa navavumba. Ngati no mwanangu chimbomira masuwa mashoma tono tingaunganidza tingadi atikambotengesa chimombe kuda zvingabatana by then US neredu dollar zvinenge zvakaita kakutumbana so zvekuti saka chero ukatengesa mombe yacho hapana kamari kaunonyonyowa nepapa nerand racho futi waiti ukazonochinja US riya yakaisa kurand zvaisambobuda zvekudaro. So it was a stressful moment for me because ndikufunga kuti kumba kwawo hadi stressing already. Inini kuno kwachona ndoda rent ndichada transport kuenda kuchikoro so ndakatombozvituka kuzviudza kuti pepe yapo ukambodzwa kuti kwakuenda kukura uko dai ndakangoteerera zvangu ndakangodzoka pa MSU kuti padhuzetuzapa. So I was so stressed. I was so stressed the whole year. I think ndakazonyatsoita bo ndaona kuti ndaregister. I had support from other friends there, same friends vakandipawo mari kuti ndigadzise permit then kuregister. I don't know what miracle happened there but ndakaona ndaregister ni 10,000 yangu iyoyo. Yes, saka ndakazokwanisa kutorawo permit yangu and all but zvakaitika musi wa28 izvi kuzvi4 banero ende vanenge vakuda kufaraka mafezi inenge yakutokudza kuti nguva dzedu dzekuchaisa dzakwana kudhara but what are you still doing here? But anyway, I thank God ndakakwanisa kudaka that stage. Saka that year pandakazoenda for my viral load testing ndakalowanika doctor akatondibvunza kati what's going on, what happened. Ndikati doctor kandi ndikunyepa, this year was just not my year. Because ipapo pamutokanganwa kwachona kuti mumaviri ndaitokangana unotokangana otozoti warara maybe watopepuka kumantuka but did I take my tablets kuzongotsoka wega kudai suppose pawatorara pachona wangoita zvekungourara unotomboti unoti saka I had to tell him ndo zvakaitika doko ndo zvitoripo and handidi kunyepa. I was not even adhering well plus stress yange kanditsoma. So vangonditi no, you have to try and adapt kune mama situations just know kuti zvinhu zvinokufambira. Saka he was more of a counselor and all, you know, 2 in 1, my medical doctor and my counselor also.
And na proud siziva and schooly.
Proud siziva hi. Hi proud.
You schooly
is it not Mkopa 3?
Oh, yeah. Nice one. Yeah. Let's go back to the friends you were at school. With an upper 6, let's take it from upper 6.
Upper 6.
Did you disclose to your friends that this is my situation?
Upper 6, I don't think they know. I've never disclosed to them. But in Dark University, yes. Yes. Most of my friends knew. Especially when they took Karanabo, because there was no way and I share room near moon. Then you're having your 2 bottles there, a medication. So kutuchara boshe tsarati mshongo we chestika. Saka by then ndandani ningakini kuti no, I can really talk about this. This is how I believe in. So most of them were like, iwe kuti nyepera.
Let's go to that day. Munowashana wanga Zimbabwean or the
Zimbabwean.
Was it the first person in terms of your age in school, outside your social support group, to disclose to?
Besides Zimbabwean, that was not my first person. Because I have another friend Arkunoko. Wanda can't disclose it. My best friend, best girlfriend, and best boyfriend.
Let's go to that person.
Those 2. I can tell you Mskana did. Mskana, she recently told me that as Felika, you know, that day I didn't really, that day I can't do it. I was like, Feli is lying. How can she be? Ndakangomuudza ndikati no bestika. Makambonzowaniswa narora mane HIV. And she was like, yes.
Confidently.
Yes. What is going on? And I'm like, I'm one of them. I was just straight up like that. I'm one of them. She was like, whoa. But bestie, don't play with such. Vatanga kutoseka kati nema dzako runyika yawe chichichi. So it took a time kuti azvibelieve until ndatoita ndichitomudza ndichiti ndasandisikuenda kuchikoro, I have to go to support group. Ndopane ndichinotora mapirisi angu ndichiti so this person is serious. Saka recently she told me that musuya handidi kunyepa. I didn't believe it because in her mind, like almost all the people think munhu ari HIV positive anotoonekwa physically. That's what most people think. So she told me that I was expecting to see certain features on you. Anoratidza kuti ndozvauri emurwere. And I was like, no.
Black beauty.
But katori bold. Katori bold.
Karoto ingona mwakomana kachitoramba
So she was like, I didn't believe it. It took me time to believe it. So I was like, yeah, those were so I actually thought when I disclosed, I thought she believed it. So
friendship continue.
Yeah. But that wasn't what I was expecting though.
Okay.
From previous or from other man a disclosure, my experience and no a disclosure. People usually they cut the friendship. So she stood by me. She really stood by me. And then the other one now, the other guy, he was like, Nemadzako. And everyone was just teasing, Nemadzako. Are you really wishing to be? I'm like, no, I'm not wishing. I'm like, no, I'm not wishing. But that's the truth. So he was like, no, but I like the way you said it because not all people are good at saying it. So I was also expecting to turn his back on me, but it actually grew stronger. The friendship grew stronger. That he would ask me every time I can post something, a sad face or something, is there asking, what's wrong? What's going on? And I started out in this pain the whole dance number I don't shout at it. So I had those supportive friends. I think for that I really have to thank God. Family and friends. Vashoma vandakaona vaka no, andinatomboona vakaita that attitude towards me. Vese vaingoti akambotanga chatokuona kuti no, this person is really telling the truth. Utoona kuti the person has become more caring. Zvekutoti anenge akungobvunza kwadye I'm like, no guys, I'm not in ICU. I'm fine. Zvandadya or kusadya, pese panotodyiwa, they would ask it, did you eat? And did so in that one person wokuti kana chikafu chikashota ndokuti achashota idyai vari kudya. So they will ask, you are supposed to eat. I'm like, no, ini nditori bo idyai you guys ndimunenzana. So I'm like, but the way you behave, I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to be an ICU case every time you see me. That's not the case. Nditori bo ndakadai so saka they were really worried about certain things that I would do. Saka kusadya ndaspenda the whole day isina kudya. They're like, that's not how you spend your day. You should eat. Saka I had those supportive friends. Even pane vandakagara navo ndakuchikoro. I thought kuti vanhu vachatanga kuti let's look for another room, maybe wogarako munomwega, but no, they would make sure kuti vatovhunza Feli, how are you? Achitodzoka kuchikoro urunzwa sei akandisiya ndisirinzwa mushe zvazvokuti maybe bad weather or tobvunza how are you feeling now, wasoenda kuchipatara here? You should go to the hospital. If you don't want to go, I'll go with you. That one I do it as a don't suppose out and together and remember it's quite because Nico supply no hospital. So I really met people with positive attitude towards me, even after disclosing my status to them. And I really thank God for that.
Hanzi na ndamai kuna kwashe vari kutenda Judah Jongwe. Hanzi, thank you so much my brother. Be blessed. And handikandizwa kwachikukupa sanduka. Sazoyo kwati ndimimi ukwenda zvakanzi thank you SlyMedia and the team for this.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sure.
Ngatiti pane mumwe munhu at your age who is watching right now.
Yes.
And probably haana shamwari dzakaita senge dzako. Some of the people, they were unfortunate with my parents say anobva ashaya. Message yaungade kuvaudza ndeyekuti chii?
Well, it's a simple message. And it's number one, accept yourself. Accept who you are. Because I believe it all starts with acceptance. And this whole journey that I have in kuti ndizotanga kuchidisclose zvandaita zviri fani zvokulongweri kana ndangoudza munhu. It started with acceptance and inner self acceptance. Then wabva ipapo, love who you are nezvauri izvozvo. And it doesn't matter what people think out there. Someone told me nasi kuti Feli, don't ever look at what people are thinking about you. You will be you and move forward with your life. Do whatever you think you want to do with your life. That can make your life better, or that can better someone else's life. Because in nangu profession yandiri is something about bettering other people's life. And he was like, no, whatever people think, people will always have opinions, but iwewe pachako, you should know kuti even though vane opinions iwayo, I should take up my life. Ndichifamba nenzira yandikuda kuenda nayo. If you think to write something about yourself, nyora, uchida somewhere, iza ipapo. And because it's your life. And someone is going to benefit from that. Even though I'm acheta my opinions, but someone is going to benefit. Saka, it's acceptance, love yourself, and don't ever think kunyanyotarisisa zvinotaurwa nevanhu, because vanhu havambofoka share zvekutaura. Vanhu havambofoka share zvekutaura.
But what, you are now a social worker?
Yes, I am a social worker.
What wambosangana here nemunhu ari in your situation apererwa asingatoziva kuti iwewe ndokwawakabva nako ndokwawave wafamba anosvika pauri kuti Feli?
Yes, vakatosvika pakuto when I was doing my attachment ndakaitira zvinhu Namibia ikoko vazhinji they would want to kill themselves. In fact, inotonzi para-suicide because azobatsirwa nekuenda kuchipatara. Anga atodi atonwa mapiritsi pamwe amwa mabhodhoro ese anawo ese zvawo obva anwa nedoro pamusoro. Saka that would cause some dysfunction mumwiri make, otocollapse or something, otorwa oenda kupi kuchipatara. Then that process iyo inongosonzi anozodzoswa una social worker. Social worker, talk to this person, anga achitry commit suicide due to this and this, find out kuti chanyanya kukonzeresa. Saka in talking to them, you would really find out vakawanda, they were older than me, and I'm still very young. Saka mwachona they 30 something, they are 40 something, anga achitry commit suicide because are HIV positive. And zvaindirwadza zvekuti sometimes I would disclose to them. Because unotoita session yekutanga nemunhu tona munhu atoti aiwa I cannot live like this because one ngomona wangu andaifunga kuti aindida akatondiramba. And there is always that thing yekuti mukomana wangu kana kuti musikana wangu andaida akatondiramba. And iyo manje inobata vakawanda. So I'm like, no, it's not kuti kana warambwa iwewe zvatoperera ipapo. Plus being positive uchitozviziva utori pamushonga, it doesn't mean kuti upenyu hwako wapera. In fact, that's the beginning of your life. Saka that was the kind of talk I would have with most of my clients, those who would walk in or those who would be referred from the hospital. Because ndiri pahospital unotongowana macases epara-suicide munomawana chete. And akawanda acho they were due to that. I'm HIV positive, and I don't see my life going anywhere else. And then recently, I met a mother. She was enrolling a child. Saka, she was like, my child is HIV positive, and I don't even know what I just papi. Because I was just talking to her, she was like, so I'm going to graduate, and this child is in grade 7. So she was like, no, mwanangu andidi kunyepera. Moyo wangu hauna kana mfaro. Because andisiye kuti vasukuru ndichavaona here. Nenyaya yekuti ari HIV positive. So ndakabatikana because I had to tell her kuti mama, mwana wenyu akura asvika grade 7. Ndobva vati ndombura mundidescribire mwana wenyu physical appearance. Ndobva vamudescribe. Ndikati pane chamunoti imimi akanomiswa nevamwe apa. Anonongedzwa kunzi uyu ari kurwara uyu. Kunyanzi hapana. Ndikati saka imimi chii chiri kunyanya kuita kuti muluze hope izvezvi ari grade 7. Mwana wenyu ndichamuona kutoti atosvika kugraduation iyoyo inoitwa nevamwe iyoyo at university level. Ende achakuigirai vasukuru. Ende nemaitiro ari kuitika zvinhu munyika medu vakawanda vana vari kuzvarwa zvinhu izvi. If the people or the parents are both positive, or if the mother is positive, mwana anogona kutobuda negative and agotokura. PMTCT iri kushanda, and I really want to thank vanhu vakatanga nePMTCT because it's really working. Saka I had to really tell her, ndakatanga kuti no, but then ndakazona pasvika grade 7. I was like, mwari meita henyu, ndatoona watosvika grade 7 akutonyora kamwana uyu. Like maonero amamita achisvika grade 7 ndo maonero amamita futi achita form 4. Atori right kudaro, as long as you support your child, as long as you give that child that motherly love kuti chero zvingange zviri zvipi zvikuitika muupenyu hwako, inini ndini mai vako, ndiripo, ndiri kukuchengetedza, ende usarudza tariro nekuti you are HIV positive. That is the same the same kubatwa kwandinoitwa namai vangu. She is there for me. Ndogona kuzatovaudza zvimwe zvinhu because I know kuti vanogona kutozoita wari kuti mwana wangu zvino, but I know kuti if I tell her something she will always be there for me. Saka I've met a lot of them. Vamwe they were almost my age, vamwe they were younger than me. Asi chandangovakurudzira ndechekuti you have lived up to this far. What makes you think that you cannot live up to that far foot? Iwewe wambukwanisa apo pesa apo.
Feli, tinogona kuspenda the whole day tichitaura.
Yes.
As we conclude, I want to know, because you are HIV positive, and you are living positively, what is one thing that is disappointed you? Or have you ever been in a situation where you were treated in a way that disappointed you because somebody, somewhere, a relative, a friend, a distant relative, a cousin, knows about your status?
I would lie. I would really lie if I say that. Maybe something to do with not cousins or relatives, but chakandi disappoint so far. Inyaya kuti I may not be able to travel to some other countries because of my status. Yes. Saka that really gets to me at times. Kuti I'm a person who loves traveling. Ende kuona nyika dzakawanda ndotokudawo. Ansati hamuna kuva nemari but ndotoshuvira kutokuenda kunyika dzese idzodzo. But then when you try to find out from other people, ndodza kutoti ukoko vanototesta kuti your HIV status and wangorwa uri HIV positive havachatokutendere visa rako. So I was like, manje ndichafamba sei because inini ndenge ndichida kuenda ikoko. Saka that is one thing that really disappoints me so far. But nyaya dzema cousins and relatives no, hapana acharamba kubikirwa neni. Chero ndamushanyira ndoti regai ndibika, hapana acharamba because of that.
Hanzina mamovelapi love you girl.
Thank you.
Zina spiwe mahustole much love my dearest.
Thank you. I appreciate.
your last message to anyone, whether they are living with HIV positively or they don't even know their status. What is your message to someone who is watching right now?
My message to you all is love your neighbor. And I've known so far kuti bye patinoita macomments bye tichikomenda tiri mukombi, yeah, this and this and this and this and that. You don't know kuti munhu wakagara naye panext pako akamira sei. Anditi zvakamira sei kana kuti unogona kutokomenta about drug abuse yacho. Munhu ari panext newe is abusing drugs, and it's a bad thing, I know, but the way yatinenge tazvikomenta nayo anditika inogona kutomukanganisa munhu zvekuti anogona kutonosvika kumba kwako achitonoita zvimwe zvinhu zviri worse. It's either they're going to kill themselves or they're going to kill someone else. Saka in all that we do, always consider munhu ari panext newe kuti if I say this, how is this person going to react? Because you don't know about this person. Vakawanda vanokomenda about HIV panenge makagara pamasetups amene makagara, either a social group or you're in class or you're at work, they comment, yeah, mnhari HIV positive azodai akazoshata ende hazvitomboiti hapana. So you don't really know kuti vanhu vakagara navo, how are they, what is their status. Ivo pamwe wasototembonotestwa, you don't even know your status. Saka in all that we say, let's mind our tongue. Let's mind
atingaendi without giving the message to your loving mother and father.
Okay. Those two, they are my pillars of strength. Like, I really want to thank them. And so far, ndikutenda Mwari because pavasvika nenyika vakawanda they have lost their parents. But inini vangu vese vachiripo ende vachiri vese vachiri kutodanana vari vaviri kudaro. Saka I really love them. Baba naMai Vumba ndinokudai zvisingaiti. Thank you very much for being there for me. And now I'm 25 ndakushanda, but I'm still staying with you. But anyway, very soon tinenge zvatinakirawo and I'll be in my own home. Chiona kuti mwana wenyu ari kukura sei. And I really want to thank them.